Let's be honest, the dating advice online is trash. It's either made by people that don't get girls or girls telling you how they want to be approached. Either way, if you tried it, you know that it just doesn't work. I never knew how to speak to chicks, and honestly, whenever I tried flirting, it felt forced as hell and made me want to lock myself in my room and stay there. If you can relate to that, and you also feel like you have that weird mix of social anxiety and slight autism that makes you incapable of attracting girls, this analysis is for you.
What are you doing here?
You're coming to my offices tomorrow to testify against my client and you didn't tell me?
This is not body language related, but it's something that I noticed with dominant and confident guys. They usually determine what they talk about. So they don't force small talk just to be polite. So here she asked, what are you doing here? Most guys, the average dude, would probably just start, yapping around, having, 3-minute small talk before you really, talk about what you really want to. Confident guys are really direct. Because here's the thing, people know when there's something on your mind that you're not talking about yet. So if you have small talk while you don't really want to have small talk, but you really want to talk about something else, people pick up on that, especially women. They notice when there's something in your head that you're thinking about, but you're not telling her, and they hate it. That's why it's really attractive that someone just comes in and instantly addresses what they want to talk about and switch the conversation in almost an autistic way to what they want to talk about. He could have been polite and just started having small talk, but instead, in this autistic way, he just ignores what she says like he didn't hear it and instead talks about what he wants to.
Didn't tell you because this is the first I'm hearing about it.
Bullshit. I saw it. You got...
Another thing, how often do you call out women on mistakes they do or something that you find false when they do it? Right here, he called her out, bullshit. We are always trying to be so polite and nice and friendly, so it's really rare that someone calls them out on their bullshit. And here's the thing, most women aren't angels, okay? They bullshit you. So if you always take that shit, you just show them that they can play with you, that they can say what they want, and you're just going to believe it because you're that nice guy he's just friendly, he never calls anyone out. If you call them out, it shows that you're willing to stand your ground and that you respect yourself too much for them to lie to you. And it's really rare nowadays. The average guy takes a bunch of shit from women because he thinks that's the only way to get her. But it's actually the only way to not get her. If she bullshits you, call her out.
Subpoenaed to testify against Sam Tull.
And until you just burst in here, I had no idea he was your client.
Well, it doesn't matter because you're not showing up.
And you're going to stop them from arresting me, are you? Because that's what will happen if I don't.
Then get yourself someone like me and get out.
Right here, you saw him walk away. He physically turned around and walked away. That's really attractive because it shows that you're not needing that connection, that you're not needing her. You're willing to walk away. You're willing to take the risk that you never ever talk to her again. But you're okay with it. Just show that you're okay alone, that you don't need her, or that you got options. A lot of guys are very afraid to do it because they're scared to lose her. But that's the whole point of it. Sometimes you're going to lose her, but you need to walk away sometimes to show that you're not needing her. If you get into that state where you're always around, you're always reliable, it creates this boringness around you because it's too easy, you're too accessible, you're always there. It's like you're too safe. Too safe is boring. I know that sounds weird, but it is. Girls just want to have fun, so they take the guy who makes them feel like they're having a fun time. And that a part of fun is also the bad side. It's the bad emotions. It's where she's not knowing where you really are right now. She feels kind of disrespected by you. It's the entire package. Fun is not only being friendly, it's all of it. So you need to be willing to walk away.
Out of it.
For your information, I have been to 3 different men like you because I care about Sam. And you know better than I do that once he signed that release, I have no choice.
Well,
right here she closes up. Okay, close body language. always creates a distance between the two people talking. If there's anything between you two or between the person you're talking to, even if it's a chair, if it's a door, if it's any physical thing, there's also an emotional distance. So she put her arms in front of her. So now their arms are between the two. There's more distance than before. That's why close body language is bad. It creates more distance. It makes people feel less connected to you. And if they feel less connected, they trust you less. They open up less to you. It's a bad cycle to be in.
I have a way to get you out of it, and you're gonna do it.
Now this is extremely confident. First and foremost, the slow walk towards her. He's moving at his own pace. Second, the strong eye contact while he does it, and especially while he's speaking. That's really rare. If you try to hold eye contact when you're not good at it, you'll notice that it's okay to do when the other person's talking, but while you're talking, it's really difficult. Of course, this is a movie, so he had unlimited tries to do this, but I bet in real life he would do the same thing because it's based on reality. There are a lot of people making sure it's as realistic as possible. So holding eye contact here is really, really confident. It shows you're not scared of her. It shows you're not intimidated by her beauty. It's just very confident. And then also the way he speaks. The way he said, this is what you're going to do. He's taking control. You may think a lot of women might not like this. It's a more of a niche thing, women only sometimes they want dominant men. That's incorrect. I'd say at least 80% of women prefer someone who knows what he's doing, who's dominant, and who's a leader. That's what he shows right here. He's telling her what's the best option in this place and what she should do. He's taking the lead. That's not disrespectful. It's really attractive.
They ask you something that's gonna send them to jail, you lie.
I can't do that.
You can, and you will, and they'll never know.
I'll know. And even if I didn't, I have notes. And if they found those, I'd be going to.
You saw her looking at the ground here. Okay, she broke the eye contact by looking at the ground. That's a good sign for you. If you speak to a girl that you know for a couple of days maybe, and you notice that she breaks the eye contact by looking down, it's one of the surest signs of attraction in a girl. The only thing that's more obvious than that is touching you for no reason at all. That's a really obvious sign of attraction. Or the biting of the lip that you see in movies all the time. But right after those two, it's breaking eye contact by looking to the ground. This is submissive, and it shows that she can't hold your eye contact. She's too nervous around you to be able to hold your eye contact. So if you ever see a girl doing that, shoot your shot as quickly as possible.
To jail.
Then destroy them, because he's innocent, and he trusted you with everything. And if that doesn't mean something to you, then why the hell should anyone ever trust you with anything?
You saw how he's kind of let his emotions take control of him, but not that much. He's really, really angry. You can tell by his facial expressions and the way he's moving his head the whole time. But it's not in a way where it's like it's out of control. His entire body language is still calm and composed. The point where this would be out of control, where it would be bad, where he lets his emotions take control of him, is if he would start having bad body language as well. If he would start, threatening her in a physical way. But by showing that he's angry at her, he's disqualifying her in a way where he shows her that what she did is not really, he doesn't like it. And that's really rare as well, because normally average dudes take all the shit because it's just they feel like they should. But if you don't take a shit and you show that you don't like what she did, you show her that her actions are important. So you're not just going off beauty where you say, oh, she's beautiful, I don't care what she does to me. You say, yeah, you're fine, that's why I'm spending time with you, but what you do also matters. And what you did right here, I don't like. That's disqualifying her. It shows that she messed up and that she needs to prove herself to you again to be in your favor. Girls aren't being disqualified usually. Usually they're not being told, I don't like what you did. You need to prove to me that you're worth it, that you're worth my time. So this is out of the ordinary. You stand out.
Harvey, this isn't about us. No one can ever make me do that to you.
I'm sure Sam Tull thought the same thing.
And here, no bye, no goodbye, no thanks talking to you. Of course, this is an argument, but he ends the conversation and he doesn't say bye and hello and all that. He's there for a reason, and he's not willing to do random small talk that isn't supporting his goal of being there, because it shows that he wouldn't be completely ruthless about following his purpose. This may sound extreme, okay? I've seen a guy who said, oh, this is too much analysis, you're over the top. But here's the thing, all of what I'm saying, you may not like consciously, but subconsciously, I promise to you, this is how women think, okay? Women are attracted to guys with purpose, and if you are willing to compromise your purpose by doing small talk, even though you're not really feeling the small talk, even though that's not the reason you're here, it just shows that you're compromising your purpose in general, and that's not attractive. And even though she may not think that in the moment, she is thinking that subconsciously, I promise to you. And the result of that is just her finding him attractive as hell, her falling in love with him. But all that is just the result of her subconscious making her feel that way. And her subconscious is determined by the things he does right here. So even if you don't like what I'm saying, subconsciously, all of this works, and all of this works the exact way I'm telling you right now. But that's it for the scene. Thank you for watching. Stay big, man.